This is Roger Struckhoff of Cloud Expo TV, day 2 at the 23rd International Cloud Expo here in Santa Clara, California. Show floor is open, sessions are going on. We're joined by Rick BOSWORTH of BMC Software. He spoke this morning, and we're going to recap a little bit of that and get into some other stuff too. And I'm going to save the good part for a little bit later. Rick, thanks for joining us. What did you talk about this morning, and what would you like to talk about now?
This morning we talked about the transition from being cloud first to what it means to be cloud smart. And many of our customers continue to struggle with cloud operations. We continue to hear this feedback from the market. You know, the cloud enables agility, the speed, scale, and speed like we've never seen. And BMC Software has been there for every iteration and disruption of the industry, you know, from the mainframe, the data center, and now the public cloud. So we're here to help customers automate and optimize their IT environments no matter where they reside.
You know, I've spent a lot of time over the past few years in kind of geek world, development world, and they have this pesky thing, you know, called the day 2 operations. So you get it up, get it running. Oh, now you got to manage it, and that's tough. But also, this is like these clouds are constantly evolving, just like real clouds. It seems like they're constantly evolving. Is that your experience?
Absolutely. The rate of change is far beyond human scale, so automation is absolutely key. And you know, automation will help take action, but I think the real point is we need machine learning, AI, that will help us make sense of the mountains of data that we're creating from our enterprise cloud footprint, whether it's, you know, configuration, consumption, or cost, or even security. There are patterns buried within that data, and we need machine learning intelligence that would surface those insights and then the automation to put those insights into action, because we all know we're not getting any more people.
You know, the pyramids were built by thousands of people who were like pushing things on rollers, and it took them a while, and all the great cathedrals. Now today we build actually much grander buildings because we have tools and machines. We're not afraid of them, and it actually hasn't put people out of business. It's actually working on the pyramids was probably pretty brutal. So you look at this data. I'm looking at like mountains and pyramids and things full of data. So the AI tools, the machine learning tools, you know, they're not really competing with people. They're actually helping people. They're doing something that we physically, mentally just could not do. That's what my take.
That's absolutely correct. I mean, AI is not here to take people's jobs, right? We're certainly not talking about Skynet becoming self-aware and the rise of the machines. When we say AI in today's context, what we're really talking about is machine learning. We have this latent asset, and it's all the data, right? And buried, and the data, while it has value, it's still buried within the ground. And what we need to do is extract it from the ground, refine it, so that we can actually put that data to good use. And that's where the machine learning and the automation come in.
You know, so a few years ago, before the recent big blooming of AI happened, sort of this third wave, and I think this third wave is the real one. People were talking a lot about data mining and data lakes, but it seems like now the concept is that's too slow. You're talking about on the fly, and or you know, not maybe some in real time, is it's incrementally improving, and other stuff fairly close to real time. I think that's where I see the AI ops coming from. This is like real time stuff.
Most certainly. I mean, you think about a global enterprise with distributed 2 pizza scrum teams spread across the globe, and they're all using CI/CD and pushing multiple updates to the cloud of their microservices. And each time they do so, you run the risk of misconfiguring a resource. So you need automation that would provide you that backstop, that safety net, if you will, that will say, okay, first and foremost, we have done no harm, and no one's getting in the way of agility. In fact, we're enabling the agility by providing those backstops and providing you the visibility that you need to make sure that you're managing your cost effectively and also proactively managing your security posture.
Yeah, I mean, I remember BMC Software from the earliest days of my career, and it's I wouldn't say evolved with the industry because it's always been sort of a leader. But now, as you're looking at this AIOps. How long have you been talking about that, and where? And actually, you're saying, hey, you know, I might think of it more like ML ops almost, but this AI ops How long have you been talking about it, and how do you see this growing as in importance over the next few years?
AIOps is woven within the fabric of our product portfolio. You know, we're making data-driven decisions. We're constantly looking at the market, trying to anticipate where the customers are telling us that they're going to be leading. You know, we were looking at AWS years and years back, and we said something to the effect to ourselves, you know what? There's something to this, and we think the customers that we currently serve are going to be racing to the cloud. So what we want to do is we want to be there, we want to be ready to catch them and speak their language and know that we're here to help them solve the problems that they're going to anticipate. And most recently, you know, we hear the market now talking about AIOps, which is great because we've been talking about AIOps for years.
And one other thing is, so this morning, as you mentioned, you spoke about from Cloud First to Cloud Smart, and my impression, though, without insulting anybody, is a lot of people are still working towards Cloud First. And you know, what's your experience with that? And there's got to be kind of a continuum that you see.
Most certainly, it's a spectrum. I mean, the customers, everyone is on a cloud journey, right? Some are just starting out, as you're alluding. Others are very mature, and they're looking for that last mile of optimization of their cloud footprint. But most are somewhere on that continuum in between. They're busy pouring sand in the gears of agility, and they just need some help how to clear that sand out there and make sure that their operations are running as efficiently as they possibly can.
See, there's an analogy even I can understand. This is great. So people know how to find your company, but tell them anyway. And if there's anything specific that, you know, they may be looking for, how they can find you and your team and everything you're doing.
Absolutely. Thank you. Well, BMC.com is where you can find us on the interwebs. BMC.com/CloudOps. You can go to that vanity URL, learn a little bit more about the challenges of cloud operations management, book a demo, and also take a free trial for 14 days.
I might do it.
All right. Fantastic.
I will.
To have you.
I will do it.
You know
Actually,
where to find me.
I'm going to do it. You just told me I'm going to do it. Absolutely. Okay. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for watching. For Cloud Expo TV, this is Roger Struckoff. See ya.
Thank you, Roger.